This is how we made our backyard eggs, but we are not giving you advice on how to handle and cook food, so please make sure you know what you're doing in the kitchen before you attempt this. These were inspired by Steve Ranella. He was making Scottish eggs, and they looked really good. And we made these. I posted them on Facebook. I called them Scottish eggs, and a lot of people let me know that they're definitely not Scottish eggs because Scottish eggs are completely encased in meat with an egg in the middle. So I decided to call them backyard eggs. Backyard eggs because our brother channel is Backyard Broadheads, which is a crossbow and hunting channel. There's a link here. You can check that out. And there's also a link in the description below. So back to the backyard eggs. We used all of the sausage in the white bag in the picture. We used some of the store-bought meat. A little bit of evaporated milk gets mixed with all of the breadcrumbs, and that goes into the meat mixture. And you're going to mix that up beforehand in a separate bowl. We used the onion salt, the salt and pepper to taste. And if you look at the amount of sage we have here, just those leaves on the sage, that was a little bit too much sage. So not quite as much sage as you see in the picture. And we will, as we're working in the kitchen, end up using all 4 eggs. So after you have all of the meat mixed up, you will need to oil a pan with vegetable oil. And then you will want to pack the meat round and then down flat. You want to flatten them out a little bit to make them look like thick hamburgers. That way, in the next step, when you take a glass and you press straight down, do not twist the glass, but press straight down into the meat. When you have it already into a hamburger shape, it won't crack as much around the edges as if you start with the meat as a ball. So start with thick looking hamburger patties. Take your glass, press straight down, don't twist as you're pressing. You will have to twist the glass a little bit to get it back out of the meat because it will stick to the meat. So you get all of your patties ready. Then you're going to take 1 egg at a time and break it into a little container, maybe something with a spout on it, so that you can then pour 1 egg into each sausage patty that you have. The way that we cooked ours was we preheated our oven to 350 degrees and cooked it for 40 minutes. With that, the meat looked really good, but the eggs were a little bit undercooked. So you may want to cook yours slightly higher than 350 degrees or slightly longer than 40 minutes, or if you could put it in the oven in a position where they will get more heat on the top where the eggs are. So we took them out of the oven and they looked really good. My wife also made a Hungarian mushroom soup with them. The soup was excellent for dipping bread, and I was even dipping the backyard eggs into it, so both items turned out really good. Here's a few pictures after we plated the food. Thanks for checking out the video, and be sure to subscribe to This Stupid House for more This Stupid House content.